Everyone in that hall knew which door not to open. I was the only one who hadn't been warned.
That is not where I want to start. I want to start with the night the whole court went silent.
He was on his knees on the dais, and the cup was already falling. I remember the sound it did not make.
No clatter, because I caught it against my palm before it struck stone, and the wine that should have been...
His blood by morning ran down my wrist instead. 100 faces, his among them, looking up at me.
With an expression I had no name for yet. Lady Sorrel's voice, high and certain, saying the word witch. And the king's wolf, enormous and gold-eyed, stepping between me and every blade in the room.
Before its own master could rise. I did not know in that moment whether I had just saved his life. No.
Please, Ren, don't touch me!
Or ended mine. Let me go back. It started 3 weeks before any of that, with the door... I was told to sweep past and did not. I had been in the king's household 4 days when they sent me
to the wrong wing. That is the honest version. The healer's mistress, a brisk woman named Edda, who had inherited me the way one inherits a draft, handed me a tray of clean linen and a pot of steeped willow, and told me to leave it outside the third door and not to knock. I was 22 years old.
Newly bound to a household I had not chosen. The lowest ranked person in a fortress full of wolves,
who could hear my heartbeat from across a corridor. Omega. The word followed me like a smell I could not wash off. In the village I came from, it meant gentle hands and a soft throat.
Here it meant last to eat and first to be forgotten. I had made peace with that. Peace is cheaper
than pride, and I could not afford pride. What I could not make peace with was a wound left to rot behind a closed door because everyone was too frightened to tend it, because I could smell it. Even through oak, even under the smoke and pine of the pack house, I could smell the particular sweetness
of a wound that had been dressed wrong and left too long. My grandmother taught me that smell.
How do you feel, my king? Can you describe the pain?
Before she taught me my letters. It means someone is dying slowly enough that the people around them have stopped noticing. So I knocked. Nobody had told me that the third door in that corridor...
The concoction is ready, Your Majesty.
You are not Edda.
No. Edda is afraid of you. I don't have the seniority to be afraid of you yet. Give me a week.
Every healer sent to him for 2 years, and sent the last one out with a scar she would carry to her grave.
Nobody had told me he did not permit anyone to see him weak, because a weak alpha is a dead alpha.
And a dead alpha is a leaderless pack, and a leaderless pack is a war. I knew none of it.
What is your name?
Ren.
Ren. You truly do not know who I am?
You're the man in the third room who is going to let me back in tomorrow.
The color of a coin held to a flame.
I set the tray down.
You went into the third room. Do you understand what you did?